For those that follow my channel, you will know by now that I do not build the vehicle unless the thing has got a story and fits in with the Rhenosterkop fantasy world that I'm building. The 6x6 Unimog was brought in, and it is the vehicle that Nikita uses. From the beginning, I knew that I don't want that standard vehicle, and I built a canopy for it. There is a video on the building of the canopy. But all the time, this vehicle has bothered me because of excessive body sway. Take a look at these small video clips from the 6x6 Safari video that I did. And you will notice that the body sways a lot from left to right. And at times, it is difficult to handle the vehicle when you have to cross a side hill, and it has a tendency to hang over a lot, and I definitely don't want to roll this vehicle. This vehicle has got the standard axial plastic shocks, and a while back I changed the Unimog 4x4 and installed DriveTech shocks on that one. So I salvaged the aluminium bodied 4 shocks from the UMG 10. After I did the 6x6 Safari videos, I saw this body sway, and I turned the preload on the shocks up to almost maximum on the rear. That helped, but the negative side was that it was pushing the body further away from the chassis, so the body sway was more enhanced. Yesterday morning, I took the 6x6 on our Rhino mountain trail, and I did not do any video work, so I was just enjoying the crawl and trailing on that magnificent trail. But the further I moved into the mountain, I could see that this body sway was really not good for the vehicle, and in my opinion, it was a penalizing thing for the vehicle's ability. In this image, you can clearly see what I'm talking about. Look at how far that body is leaning over. And as you can imagine, it must affect the traction and also the stability of the vehicle. So I decided to make a plan with this, because as is, this vehicle is extremely limited. But it is a capable vehicle, so it needs some love and care. I decided to replace the plastic shocks with the 4 aluminium body shocks that I removed from the UMG 10 4x4. And the first thing I had to do was to strip the shocks and make sure that the oil was correct. I also decided that I need to limit the travel on the shocks, because this body has got a tendency to be too far away from the chassis. So I inserted a spacer onto the shock shaft below the shock valve, and that limited the travel and shortened the shock from 90 millimeters to 80 millimeters. On these 2 images, you can clearly see the difference that it made by putting that spacer in. Note how much closer the body is now to the wheels. On these 2 images, you can clearly see the difference that the shock replacement and upgrade did to the lean angle of the body, and it is a remarkable difference. The view from the back tells the story better. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe and share if you found this to be of value. I will place relevant links in the description on YouTube.